Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on How We Watch It. Today's is a bit different this one. So basically, we're doing a bit of a different one today. So it's really just talking about doing one outside to sort of push myself, I'll call it. Because essentially, today we're going down to the local game shop, my local gaming store, for a few games. I don't tend to really do this. I tend to just do it at the studio. But as you can see, we have got a nice day today, so I thought, why not? So today's going to be a bit of a different one, more like a vlog, we'll call it, where we just talk about random stuff, really, and like how I am at the minute. As some people know, if you come over to Twitch, you'll know that I've been having a rough couple of weeks via things that are out of my control, unfortunately. Ooh, it's actually quite nice out today. That's kind of good. It's not too hot. So things have been a bit hectic. So it's been an interesting one because obviously audio is going to be slightly different today and everything. Got to keep an eye on the road to make sure I don't get hit because it's a busy road essentially. With everything that's been going on already, it's been a weird one. Obviously, as well, like you are gonna hear other people out because we are out in the street today. Hence why this one's a bit different. Doing something a bit different, and we'll probably end up doing this a bit more every now and then, depending on obviously how I feel. Because if you're up to date with the series, you'll know that I suffer with a lot of mental health. And mobility is a bit of a pain in the ass. So as you can tell, we've only been walking a couple of minutes. I am out of breath. It's not because of unhealthy, because I might be a bit about that. But with all my health and it can be a struggle. It really can be. So today we're going to go down to the local shop, play a bit of game of 40k. So really in today's episode, it's just going to be mainly about how I am during day-to-day things, and really just what a day down the game shop is like. So you'll see snippets throughout all the entire day, but really it's about how, as you can see, I'm obviously in a little bit of different clothing. I'm in my gender neutral stuff, so we'll actually talk about that, I think. So as myself, a year ago now, I came out as a trans bisexual. Done it over Twitch, funny enough. Done it over the platform. Just came out like it. One way to do it, and normally you say to your parents, oh yeah, they're setting up and that. Fuck it, just do it on a live stream. Do it with a bit more style, we'll say. And since then, yeah, it's been really good. I've had a lot of support from friends, from family. Oops, quick cross story. And for me, it's been easy but difficult. But obviously I do have to be careful and everything because, as you can see, and as you can tell, I still sound like a guy. I look like a guy. There's not much I can do about that. So that's, I think, one of the key things at the minute. When I put all the applications in and stuff, I then found out it's a 3-year waiting list. Some people have said to me, "Oh, does that play an impact on your mental health?" And I'm like, it doesn't. It doesn't. So it'll happen when it happens, but it does at the same time. Because I'm just waiting around and basically stuff, I just got to wait for a call. And coming out in this with the community as well, I've had so much support from the community, and it's been interesting. Being me, we'll call it. There is just so much more this community has done for me, and with all the support it's gave me for that and everything like that. you're always going to get a couple of bad eggs, let's just put it like that. Lucky enough, I haven't had those yet in this situation, we'll call it. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's going to be an interesting one. I don't think. But yeah, so what it's like for me in the community in a minute as a hobbyist. Well, it's not too bad actually. It's pretty easy sometimes. Other times, yeah, it's stressful. It's hectic because I have to be careful of what I wear, especially when I'm live doing the videos. I have to be careful. So the reason behind that is because of, essentially, as people know, live stream on Twitch, and obviously we do the recordings here on the workshop channel, and I have to be careful because from a personal perspective, I won't sort of be me on camera, if that makes sense. So I won't be like how I am off camera, like dressed up, all that sort of stuff. Because I don't feel it's appropriate. Not so much as appropriate. I'm just aware that I may get backlash, and I don't particularly want that. I know there are people out there that still do it. But I'm also still very new to all this sort of stuff. It's only just been over, well, not new, but like doing it on like a camera or a platform is a bit different. So yeah, it's been an interesting one. So this one's a bit different now, obviously, as you can tell. Bloody hell, that sun's coming out. So it's something like to do with me being obviously transgender, and then like really what mentally it's like being outside. I'm not the greatest at being out. Being brutally honest, I'm really not. But yeah. So I think what we'll probably do now is we'll do a few little videos so you guys can see my walk and my journey to the shop. Probably grab a drink on the way. And then we'll continue like basically the talking throughout the day, do a few little snippets. Oh, make sure there's no cars, that's good. A few little snippets throughout the day. And then we'll do one final one tonight when I leave the game shop. Today I'm going to be pushing myself just because I need to try and push those boundaries with the mental health. Try and get out more. I don't get out at all, being perfectly honest with people. I think as well also like transitioning and stuff like that. That's the other thing as well. That really puts me off going out, as well as the mental health grounds. So, but yeah, so we'll do some snippet recordings of my journey to my local shop. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys at the end at the end of the day, pretty much. So yeah. And how's it going, everyone? So obviously now we're on our way back. So very tired. It's been a bit of a hectic day, just because of obviously being out. As people know from previous episodes, we talk about mental health. So it gets really on me. But yeah, so it's just really just a check-in, sort of thing. Finish the video off and just say things went good today, a bit stressful and everything, but and just really to apologise for the delay on this one. Also sorry it's in two parts. Because obviously I am recording on my phone, so I'm not recording in the main area, unfortunately. So there is that. So you'll be able to hear other people and stuff like that as well. But it's just one of those things, all being outside. But yeah, so next episode, unfortunately this one did get a bit delayed. But the next episode will be out next week, where we'll be showing, basically doing another episode of, but this time we're doing it a bit different. I'll leave that as a surprise for people. Obviously as well, I've got to also look where I'm going as well, for the walk crossroads. But yeah, so obviously this is just the end of the video, end of this episode. Obviously, still got a case after the gaming. If people want to know the results, just let us know down in the comments. But as always, all shout outs and stuff like that with all social medias will be down in the description. But yeah, so that's another episode of talking a bit about like how I'm feeling going out. Lucky enough today I haven't had a panic attack or anything, but also talking about like how it's been for me in the community as a transgender. So yeah, picture quality and stuff might be a bit different to normal, but we'll see what happens. So, but on that note, I will see everyone on another episode of Ohana Hobby Workshop, where next week's a bit of a special one. So that will be coming out on Sunday next week. Yeah, so we'll see you on the next one.